As far as the build quality and design is concerned, it's got a nice 6.73 inches of curved AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh ratio, 522 ppi density, and the front protection is a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus protection, and the side frames are all aluminum frames, which makes it quite premium. Along with that, the back panel is an eco leather back, which which looks and feels very premium to the touch. Along with that, it's got an IP68 water and dust resistant. And the main attraction in this one is the back camera, housed with a quad camera setup, which has got a 1-inch Sony sensor IMX 989. Sensors of them are like 50 megapixel cameras, which is a 50 megapixel main, telephoto ultra wide. And along with that, the best part, which I like, is a 5x optical zoom. And as far as the videos are concerned, it's got a 4K video with 30 or 60 FPS. And the only downside, which I quite don't like in this one, is that it's got a selfie camera, which is 32 megapixel camera. Along with that, it's got a 1080p with the 30 or 60 FPS, which, to be honest with you, I really don't understand why they actually have a 1080p when the rest of things are all 4K. But however, talking about the built-in battery, which has got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Along with that, it's got 90 watts of wired charging, 50 watts wireless charging, and also 10 watts of reverse wireless charging, which makes it quite good. However, as far as the design is concerned, the back design, it's got a peculiar kind of like design. It's got a raised edges near the camera, which is kind of like a unique design. It's got a standard USB Type-C connection for charging, and also got a unibody aluminum frame, which actually wraps around the whole phone. The bottom and the top firing speakers, which have got a very rich sound output. Along with that, it's got a side tactile buttons, which feel quite good to the click. However, the main attraction is definitely the huge round camera module, and it also boasts a very fast fingerprint unlock. Since this model is a EU or a global ROM, it has got a Google Discovery, which is available on the left swipe from the home screen, which I absolutely love. Along with that, the 120Hz refresh ratio makes the scrolling absolutely butter smooth. And it can also keep scrolling. I can just keep scrolling up and down the whole time. It's just such a joy using that. And the display is a WQHD plus display, which looks really crispy, and also the display is smooth and responsive, very responsive to the touch. And as mentioned earlier, the fingerprint recognition is really fast. I never had any kind of lags or hiccups on the recognition of the fingerprint. And unlike the other Chinese make, Huawei X13 Ultra does not have any Google issues. Everything just works from start. And the display has got a very different models to suit every individual. So based on every individual, you can actually change what display you want. And as far as the refresh ratio is concerned, the refresh ratio is a dynamic on default. So depending on what apps you're using, it can go from 1 Hertz to 120 Hertz. Just by doing that, it actually saves the battery. And this is just to show you it's running on the Xiaomi EU ROM. And the main part is this, along the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 plus the 12 gigs of RAM and the 120 Hz refresh ratio makes the phone absolutely a breeze to use. As far as the camera is concerned, it's actually quite quick to respond. It's quick to identify the subject and do the autofocus. And as far as the zoom capacity is concerned, it's got a lovely 5x optical zoom, which is actually quite sharp when you point and shoot into a subject. And here are some of the samples I've taken using this Xiaomi 13 Ultra. So have a look. Since it's got a full Google support and the ROM is a global ROM or a EU ROM, all apps, including the banking apps or the Google apps or even the Google Pay, they all work absolutely fine. So if you want to just go ahead and just download it from the Play Store, Google Play Store, and you can just, everything just works. You don't need to do any kind of tweaks or anything like that, which makes it absolutely fine from the time you open up the phone, and you can just use it the way you would use any other Android phone. So, to conclude, my overall experience has been absolutely amazing. In this EU ROM or Global ROM edition, I never had any issues. The cameras are brilliant, the processor is fast, and I do get notifications without any issues, no lags when compared to the older Chinese ROMs where you have to tweak in the battery optimization to get the timely notification. Everything works smooth. So the overall experience has been absolutely positive. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And if you like this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.